real, touching your soul. Clutching to the suffering and past memories made of gold. Now it's new flows, clothes, fly photos, newer backdrop. Real street, real bullets, real guns, cap pop. Lyrics touching in songs to tell your kids about. Folklore, written in books in every random house. With standbouts, playing routes and tour frequently. On the horn daily with clients and meet secretly. Record weekly, mass transit beats all beneath me. Real niggas roll sucker freely. Clearly touched with the wide range of fly game. High octane, jot flames, call me Doc Strange. Feel real pain when I put the clamps on. Burn to the touch, ladies get to dance on. Real verses in dire times, we only give desire rhymes. Higher in volume like Jersey City crime.
The real hip-hop. The real hip-hop. The real hip-hop.
Remember that real shit? I bet most of y'all don't, cause most of you cats is too busy trying to front. I remember writing verses in notebooks and red chiefs. Nowadays cats writing rhymes on they cellies. Tell me, what the fuck is y'all smoking? I grew up in an era where cats on the block were over.
West Texas Hip Hop Fest 2013, y'all make some noise!
Yeah!
Alright, on my left over here I got Frost from Defcon,
SSKK, NUFL, battleflex.com, Trixie's405.com, hiphopoklahoma.com. You know what it is, O City or No City. Let's get it.
Alright, on my left, out of Lubbock, Texas,
Never Open Sage. Ready to get it in.
I'll make some noise.
Yeah!
And on my right, from Mcallen,
Boom Bap Masterpiece, Battle Kings Never Sleep, Personal Use Family. Fuck reppin' one city, my whole valley got me.
yeah.
Make some noise.
Alright, it's a cross, Texas battle, obviously. It's one of the bigger ones. Excited for this. Of course, whoever wins taking home a Elevated State of Mind t-shirt from our sponsors. And make sure you get on our page. We just linked them. Make sure you go like their page. Check them out.
Like it. Like it.
Like it a lot.
Like it a lot.
It's
I
the
like it a
thumb.
lot.
It's the thumb. Don't get anal and shit. Right, here we go.
That's what she said.
Alright, you drove further. You call it It's on stage. Alright, here we go.
Alright, y'all ready?
Here we go.
First of all, my last performance here in Odessa, I'll admit I didn't represent myself as an MC quite well. And since I've been out of practice with freestyling, I wasn't able to keep going. I faced defeat, I fell. Shit, let's be honest, every punch that AP threw at me that night till this day still stings like hell. So I won't take a loss as truthfully the golden opportunity, an unforgettable moment I redeem myself. And I brought a bottle of water this time.
That's crap.
So with that being said, unlike that motherfucker AP, you ain't lucking out to the point you see me throwing in the towel to give it up and forfeit. Or forget the bits and portions of my writtens with the pitiful performance fitting miserable and horrific. I'm vivid, sick, and intricate. My sentences the rawest. So while you chip and carve your written bars on temples, caves, and heavy slates, a pyramid of horrors, I put the ink to page to illustrate the skill portrayed like William Blake. My penmanship is flawless with the literature and content once my signature is flaunted. And for those of you who didn't get that, what I basically said was, I've always used a pen and a notepad when I wrote classics. While this old faggot is so far back in his primitive time, he hammers and chisels his rhymes on stone tablets with dinosaur bone fragments. And he has a dream to make this illegal paper, legit. But how do you expect this hustler to sell when he popped tamales? No, I said he has a dream to make this illegal's papers legit so he can hustle and sell his pops tamales. My fist just crossed him, I simply dropped him. I was quick to box him when I hit and popped him, Ollie. And it's like Tony Hawk's professional skater. As soon as I'm decking this player on board, I made him jump when I hit and popped him, Ollie. Yeah. And y'all really think this bitch hot? He shits off, so what's with all the slick talk, Eloquence? And every one of your verses, you just give off emphasis to make up for the lack of skill to trick these people into thinking that you spit raw sentences. But I'm an MC, and I see right through this nitwit's flawed penmanship. Cause at your bitter age, if you're not touring different countries or performing, getting money, making big hot record hits, mentioned next to all the classics where every single hip-hop legend is, then it doesn't matter what you say to me tonight, cause your shit's not relevant.
Yo, this dude a toy, thinking he dropping bomb raps. You don't know shit about battling. You avoided eye contact. You're expendable on the page, inevitable sage. You don't got the testicles to wage a credible rage. You're detestable in the cage with a rectum full of AIDS. So when you shit on MCs, you killing them in a homosexual way. You're a homosexual way. I mean that in the most disrespectful way. For real, faggot. You could you suck such a big pole with those lines that you craft that you could crack a dick joke and Michael White wouldn't laugh. Yeah. Now let me break down perspective like crevices on decrepit lenses. I'm either sipping and guessing or pissing Guinness, stressing relentless cause restless letters are endless. You fish for that type of etching in the business of swimming intricate, but you're a fish stuck in a shell detention, you bottom feeding piece of shit. Look pussy, you mapped your raps my way, but I suggest you reroute. You got matched with the wrong MC to brawl. I smash fajita walls, guarantee I lay the beef out. You chat that smack that stacks light, y tu voz me la pela. I stash packs of that black and white, arroz con habichuela. Yeah! Yeah! That don't mean shit where I run. We can't keep our hands out the dirt. You see, backpackers where I come from got backpacks full of work. We got god-awful heat and charcoal streets that'll cook you like a grill. Every single one of us a little bit shady. How the fuck else we supposed to keep it chill? I'm gray movie scale, only for the real. Still keep a digi scale for the unexpected bill. You see, hip-hop is that quick voice that rises in the face of adversity. I guess that's why you just spit noise with multi-syllabic absurdities. And believe me, my dude, I get it, I understand. Fools like me and you, we exist under the same stamp. We're swift with the writing and hold the planets in our hand. We got galaxy wiring, I'm talking Samsung brand. But if your riff can't sprint, you need to boost up your plan. Shit you writing is only Verizon, the study of how your messages land. Hold up, I said shit you writing is only for eyes in, the study of how your messages land. They keep their sights on your flight span and sort through your spiel of sequences, but you misled your fans to a scam since you never reveal any realness. Your metaphors are alright, dog, you're a metaphor ventriloquist, but you played your hands quite wrong. Your act is just like her as vividless. One-sided and ridiculous, your script is comic book literate, specifically entertaining, but obnoxiously fictitious. There's no life beyond your wit, the only light you're on is a bic. I bet you fire up a bong like you fire up your spit, taking twice as long as everyone to clear one fucking hit. I can't believe I said that last line, cause y'all know I talk a lot of shit. Here's a word of advice, you insignificant cunt twit. If the dude that talks too much tells you that you talk too much, quit.
Alright, y'all ready? Here we go. And y'all want to know how I know he's a broke type? Because poor people are the only ones who I see with the same trait that I see in him of valuing money more than his own life. And I'm willing to bet that you go to Goodwill when you're shopping to get all your clothes right. After all, it's only across the street from the Salvation Army where you picked up your whole wife for a ridiculous low price. And I'll bet you probably think you married a faithful bitch who values relationships and will remain loyal to you in a sense. But once I ate her pussy and I smelled the aroma of her innocence, well, let's just say I broke her innocence and I've been in her since. I'll spread her legs apart, now she getting sex the hard way. Once the erection starts, I'll give her throbbing chest a heartache. Her pussy stretches far, now she gets her rectum scarred, mate. Hit her intestines hard and fuck her ass until she makes that bitter Kevin Hart face. Here's another one. Your sister said she masturbates to my battles because I'm young, handsome, stunning, and I'm quite the entertainer. So it's no surprise that I'll be fitting this big dick in her later to stretch her thighs and work that pussy out like a fitness trainer, then swing my nuts across her face to serve her my balls like a tennis player. Because since she loves my battles, every message that she sentences, your sentences will fuck me for my bars and my sentences. And now it's time to address a different issue. Sweet, I said now it's time to address a different issue in this fresh rap next. Sweet's been fucking ducking me to protect that rep, but that faggot wouldn't last a minute with this head class vet, cause he would crack under pressure like a bad meth lab chef. Now it's back to you. You eating like a pregnant chick is the reason that you're built like a Haitian pig. And it doesn't help you when you wake up then, blaze a split, take some hits, get baked to shit, get the munchies so you run into the kitchen table quick, eat the 30 plates you fixed of all the pancakes you flipped, eggs and grits, bacon strips, grains and bits of Quaker mix, favorite dish, all before you wake your bitches all loose, smothered, filthy tofu, covered, period dripping, aging clip full of AIDS and shit. And you wanna impress her with your music? Well, that's cool, G. Rap. I'll be on that road to riches, but I'll smash her lane broad. We'll boogie down to my productions till she's taking shots like Scott LaRock right in her nasty face, dog. That means she's getting cream when I inspect her deck. Plus, she says I rap like Raekwon. I make her world go round. And since she's naughty by nature, I gave her Big Daddy's Kane raw.
Yeah. Bars.
Make some noise!
You accuse me of being broke, like I don't make pounds glisten. I'm the only MC at this show that brought his own sound system. I'm warning you right now. Don't get amped and forget how to execute your multis, because I will storm up in your house throwing hands and walk out with all your groceries. I'll kick in your door, no click clack. These fists pack a grip that'll rip you in half like a zigzag fat with too much fire. I'll piss on your floor, splish splash. Yo, you need to clean that while I clean out your stash of Hobbit snacks. I bet Bilbo got the finest weed in the fucking Shire. Yeah. See, I could get real clever and diss on what you chief, but shit, geek, I know better. You watch Dragon Ball Z. Admittedly, there's respect here. No, homie, not for the shows you peep. I'm just saying after I take your respect here, I'll let you smoke me out for free. That's the least you could do for a shot at eloquence. I know, I'm no one, just a hometown has-been hoping to be a veteran lost in his own arrogance. But shit, my town is so fucking dope that even if that pseudo-reality was something that you presented, your presentation would render itself a fallacy. You don't exist within my pretentious dimensions. Ooh. My city is cinder block with hip-hop, cemented into street artistry the way geology is embedded into the elements. In other words, you have to explain by saying in other words. I just utter words and still sound better in a sentence. You stutter absurd. I adjust verbs when the momentum's connecting with the present tense. That means your sporadic schemes against me couldn't dream up a way of being worth two flying fucks. Let's not speak lyrically and really be blunt. Literally, the way you say freestyle when you freestyle sucks. I devise and try to challenge a bar in cipher. Cultivated art, spitting fire, and motivated darts to fly. Now watch those motherfuckers come back down when I spit it backwards. It's like they were mirrored by the sky. Fly two darts, motivated fire, spitting art, cultivated cipher and bar. A challenge to try and devise. I portray amazement adjacent with these phrase placements. This is entertainment. Quit and put your hands up high. Show support to those keeping the sport alive by throwing fire from the sidelines. I paid the pavement with patience to develop my name in a cadence. Eloquence sustains relevance through the trends that may arrive. No trend that ascends is mine. I just accent time. But yo, if you had an accent, I'd be way more attentive to your lines. Because to me, you look and sound like a bleach skin accident on a brainwash Aztec after shock therapy brackets. Rosetta Stoned your rap ticks into English rhymes. Acting like it's an acrobatic ability to get avid with your lyrically packed passages and lavish vernacular tactics, but you're really cow manure whackness straight from the asses of cows fed grains laced with plastic. No psilocybin rhyming, no psychotropic flashes. You crave the taste of dragon flames, but you can barely save up ashes. I just mentioned dragon flames. I guess I'm firing a fast pitch. Obviously, RPGs have affected your ability to do street mathematics. I'm saying you wish you could fish that fish scale, but you can barely kick trails on crack shit. I'm saying your style stands on the corner while my style inhabits the whole cul-de-sac quick. I'll wrap around you like borders and place you in a zone for unknown abstract spastic rappers on a mad fritz, then feed you vials of lysergic diethylamide acid and let it serve as a message for those who can't get to cracking off a fast lid. Then I'll steer through your mirage and depict the flaws in your facade. You Nicki Minaj, your whole style is ass, kid.
Whoa.
Bars, man.
Down, hold it down.
Alright, y'all ready? Yeah. Alright. Every battle I do it all. From bars to jokes to wordplay, metaphors, similes to kill MCs, and every scheme is something nasty. But there's one thing that my fans recognize me for, Eloquence, so I hope you understand me. I know you'll probably think I'll come off as an asshole since I know how much you love your family, but this battle wouldn't be complete if I didn't tell you how I'd fuck his granny. So for that pussy, I'm on my new world order shit, and her master may sin to a degree in my 33rd stay in her. Have my brethren fuck her with me, gets no secret to society when we first lay with her. She'll be saying the the sex was ill. Ooh, man, naughty, but your wordplay sicker. So it's no conspiracy when I smash her pussy like 2 burnt planes hit her, till I make her fucking walls collapse from the inside like the World Trade Center. And he thinks he runs shit as a battle king. I said he thinks he runs shit as a battle king. Like he greets his brethren from a balcony with thousands at this man's throne. But since you speak false prophecy, I'll do you like Cain did Abel. I'll retaliate and cast stones. And if you're still thinking you're godly in your final hour as the last hope, I'll make you step down from your position of power, bitch. I'm the Black Pope. Oh, you sip from the Holy Grail? Well, be cool. Cause if that happens to be the case, well then fuck it, I'll serve them with drinks too. I said my bars is heavy as 3 kegs, and him, well, he's of course light when he drops. So it'll shake him up a bit when my 4 locals let them can spray soon as they drive to his spot. Leave his eyes with Dos Equis and get his lid popped off quicker than a Heineken top. Now he's left hung over his balcony, and it's like he got alcohol poisoning, how he died over shots. Yeah. I said, I'll make you pass on like a chain letter. So bitch, I hope you read those well. Signed, sealed, and delivered. You get inboxed like cell phone mail. And you could reply to this, but it doesn't matter what you tell yourself, cause to me this is like responding to a funny text message how I just sent LOLs.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, time!
Make some noise, Battle Tactics!
Ian bleeds out no meaning. Your feelings are leaking hypocritically on some real hip-hop shit. If you get on your soapbox to spit, at least release your beliefs with a clean delivery. I'm about to complete this mischievous killing trilogy, make you obsolete and defeat you with the villain's validity, knock you off your feet and beat you continuously till you coughing up your teeth and cursing this industry. It's kind of a lurking mystery how you expect to be taken seriously when you once said you were Hussein and militant, followed by saying I'm on a crusade. Are you ignorant? If you're that aloof, I'm losing respect. I hear the proof and I get a feeling that your bookshelves are loosely kept. Anime and video games is one thing, but you should leave the history schemes to the historically adept. I'm taking time out this round to depict a couple of facts and set things straight, cause you fucking up facts. The Latin root word for the term crusade is crux, which is definitive of those who hold true to New Testament pacts. Saddam Hussein hailed from a region with Muslim roots, but even at that, politically he's known for using his throne to promote the secularization of Iraq. That means a faith-based nation was nowhere near his agenda of wrath. And despite the wrath of a crusade's agenda, it's not a crusade unless a faith-based determination is behind its attack. You should adjust the statements that you're making. Your metaphors or placements are a little standing closer to whack. I'm not hating, I'm just saying I've heard more relevant war metaphors when Lance Corona raps. You ain't Sun Tzu, you dumb fool. I'll take your art of war and turn it into finger painting on the window pane of a painful myriad. My bars adorned with such illustrative plays that it makes pages angstful of seeing periods. Your style is more disgusting than a coke horse clit gushing while she's on all fours itching and thrusting, licking the floorboards, wishing for nummies, begging for more to score in exchange for fist fucking. Shit, I guess you and your mom do share some things. Cause for real, Sage, if your wisdom was truly inevitable, all these rappers here would be fucked. Kinda like if your mom was here today, Sage, it's inevitable. All these rappers here would be fucked. I'm done with this Bt-Wtxhhf. You got run through like 3 putas. I'll commend you on like 1 bar, but for the most part, me la chupas.
Both of y'all.